Okay, now we're on to the algebra section. Junior saved $50 to play bowling. Saved $50. That means plus 50. He realized after leaving the house that he left $40, okay, inside his mattress. That means he doesn't have those $40. So subtract 40. So subtract, add. But luckily found a $20 bill. Found a $20 bill. Okay, well, that means you're getting more money on the sidewalk. If one bowling game costs $8, one bowling game costs $8, what is the maximum number of bowling games he can play? So let's look at the situation. Junior saved $50. Okay, he has $50. He realized after leaving the house that he left $40. That means he lost 40. Gives us $10 inside his mattress, but luckily found a $20 bill on the sidewalk. So found 20. That means now he has 30. If one bowling game costs $8, what is the maximum number of bowling games he can play? So if we have $30 and each game costs $8, we can play, put down a 0, 8 times 7, 56, and so forth. Ends up being 3.75. 3.75 is the number of bowling games he can play, but you can't play 0.75 of a bowling game. So technically he can only play 3 bowling games. That's the maximum amount of games he can play. If 2 times x plus 3 equals 3.5, then which point on the number line could be x? Okay, so if we have parentheses, that means we need to distribute. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So we have 2x plus 6 equals 3.5. Let's subtract 6 on both sides. And we get 2x equals to negative 2.5. Now we divide 2 on both sides, and we get x is equal to negative 1.25. Okay, so which of these points is negative 1.25? It's a little past 1, negative 1, so it would be point A. Point A is our answer. Simplify the expression negative 2m minus 5 times negative 6m plus 9. So once again, whenever we have parentheses, we do that first. We cannot combine the negative 6m plus 9, but we can distribute with the negative 5. So our new expression is going to be negative 5 times negative 6m, which is positive 30m. And negative 5 times positive 9 is negative 45. Let's bring down the negative 2m again. Negative 2m plus 30m is going to give us 28m minus 45. And that's our answer. Which number line shows the solution to the inequality 9x minus 4 is less than 5? Okay, let's isolate for x, so add 4 on both sides. And now we have 9x is less than 9. Divide 9 on both sides. And we get x is less than 1. That's our answer. So where is x less than 1? It could be b, because those numbers are all less than 1, negative 4, negative 2, 0. And it could be d, because those numbers are also less than 1. But which one of the two? Remember, less than means it does not include that point. So it's an open circle. If it's less than or equal to, it would be a closed circle because you include that point. So in this problem, it's less than, x is less than 1. Our answer is B and not D. Similarly, with question 23, which number line shows the solution to the inequality? So negative 2x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 8. Subtract 4 on both sides. We get negative 2x is less than or equal to 4. Divide by negative 2 on both sides. And remember, whenever we divide or multiply by a negative number in an inequality, we flip the sign. So x is less than or equal to 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. X is less than or equal to negative 2. Remember, if it has equal sign, it's a closed circle. So we know it can't be B and it can't be D. Numbers less than -2 could be -3, -4, -5, so it's that one. Now on to the geometry. The figure shown is created by joining 3 polygons. Enter the area of the figure in square feet. Okay, so it mentions about 3 polygons. I see a rectangle, I see another rectangle, and I see a triangle. I think I'm just going to make 2 cuts, a single cut, to have 2 different shapes, a rectangle and a trapezoid. So for this rectangle, we take the base times the height. Our base is 6.5, and our height is 5.75. So let's multiply the two. Get 25 here, 35, 37, 25, 28, and then we add a placeholder. 6 times 5 is 30, 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 is 45, 5 times 6 is 30, 34. Add that up, we get 5, 7, 13, 4, 6, 7, 3. With the decimal over 1, 2, 3 times. So 37.375 feet squared. And that sounds about right because you take 5 times 6, you get about 30 something. So 37.375 is the correct calculation. Now for the trapezoid, we know that the formula for a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 times our height divided by 2. Base 1 is 1.5 as we can see up here. And base 2, we know the whole thing is 9 and the rectangle on the left is 6.5. So 6.5 plus 2.5 gives us our 9 feet. So let's apply this now. 1.5 plus 2.5 multiplied by our height. Our total height of this whole shape is 5.75. This height is 3, so this trapezoid height will be 2.75. 2.75 plus 3 will give us 5.75. So multiply by 2.75 divided by 2. 1.5 plus 2.5 is 4 times 2.75 divided by 2. 4 times 2.75 is going to give us 2.75 times 2 is 5.5. Double that again, you get 11 over 2. So the area of this trapezoid is going to be 5.5 feet squared. So now we need to add up our 2 areas, one of the rectangle and one of the trapezoid. 37.375 feet, square feet, plus 5.5. Make sure we align the decimals. And we get 42.875 square feet as our final answer. Question 25. Earl ships in 2 square stools for the waiting room of his dentist's office. The small stool seat has a side length of 12 inches. These are square stools. So this is 12 inches as the base, 12 inches is our height as well. The large stool seat has a side length of 18 inches. So 18 inches here and 18 inches as our height. How much greater in square feet is the area of the large stool seat than the small stool? So 12 times 12 gives us 144 square feet. And 18 times 18, so let's multiply that out. That's 64, 8, 144, 8, 1. That gives us 324 square feet. So now we do 324 minus 144 to figure out how much greater in square feet the area of the large stool than the small stool. So 324 minus 144, that gives us 180 square feet. The large stool is bigger than the small stool by 180 square feet. The diameter of the circle shown to the right is 12 centimeters. What is the area of the circle in square centimeters? So we're asking to find the area of the circle. And whenever we're finding area, the formula is pi r squared. A equals pi r squared. So let's substitute radius into it. So diameter is 12, so d equals 12. Therefore, the radius is half of that length, which would mean it's 6 centimeters. So A is equal to pi times 6 centimeters squared. 6 centimeters times 6 centimeters gives us 36 centimeters squared. So our final answer is 36 pi centimeters squared. A cylinder-shaped potato chip can is 12 inches tall. The radius of its base is 1/4 of its height. So we need to take 1/4 of 12 inches. So 12 inches times 1/4. That will give us 3. So we know the radius is 3 inches. 3 inches is 1/4 of 12. We need to find the volume of the can. So remember, volume of any shape is the base area times its height. So the base area is a circle. So let's do pi r squared. And our radius is 3 centimeters. So 3 centimeters squared means 3 times 3, which gives us 9 pi centimeters squared. That's the area of our circle. Our height is 12 inches, so we're going to do 12 times 9 pi. Well, that's going to give us 108 pi centimeters cubed, because centimeters times centimeters squared is centimeters cubed. So final answer, or volume, 108 pi centimeters cubed. Last but not least, the volume of the rectangular box shown to the right is 144 inches cubed. That's our volume. If the length of the base, L, is 12 inches, and the width is 3 inches, what is the value of D? So the volume for any rectangular box or prism is going to be the base area. That's our base area, times our height. So 12 inches times 3 inches is going to give us 36 inches squared. And 36 inches squared times D will have to give us 144 inches cubed. So let's divide 36 inches squared on both sides. And we get D is equal to 144 divided by 36. 36 goes into 144 4 times. So D is 4 inches. That is the value of D.